Let's check the synopsis. So now that we're going through it, I think now's a good time to just discuss what on earth happened in part 107. Like, there's a few things I've been thinking about with it, right? Like the day the world changed, like back in Akzeriuth at the Sephiroth, where Luke destroyed the passage tree and Akzeriuth was destroyed, right? Yeah, I've been thinking a few things about that. So Van had 2 griffins there to fly both he and Ion away after the hyper resonance. Ash told Van that he found this sister he was trying to save, that Van was trying to save, as in Tyr. So remember the decoy that took Tyr out of the group? That was supposed to take her out of the town to safety. And I think, like, that's actually kind of a nice thing for Van to do. Like, to save his sister's life. Like, he must care about her, right? Like, I think that, I think that was made evident in like the text he said. Like, I want you to live long enough to see, the foolishness, of this world, right? I think the fact that Van had that plan to make sure his sister was kept safe is a good reflection, is a good thing. Anyhow, Van was planning to save her by getting her out of Akzeriuth and then Ion on the back of the griffin. And he was also planning that everyone else would just die. If Tyr did get captured, then the party would never have been able to escape. They'd all be dead. It was such a clever plan from Van, actually. Amazing. So if Van was so concerned about keeping Ion alive, he must have been planning to have him unlock all the other Sephiroths to like make these Sephiroths collapse and to make the planet fall into the cliff off. Was that what Ash was trying to do in the Zhao ruins? Not sink the planet, but there was another entrance to another passage ring in the Zhao ruins there. What was Ash planning there? What was he doing there? I have no idea. But here's the other question I have, right? The decoy to lure Tyr away was the 7th phone stone being found in Akzeriuth. Now, Mose told Tyr about that. What does that imply? I think it implies that Mose is in on it. Mose is in on what Van was trying to do. Unless, Van might have duped Mose, I guess, as well. This is just fantastic writing. Full stop. Full stop. And it's a real puzzle. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go back to the end of... What the heck? Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Luke's not annoyed that Jade invented Fomicry. It's awesome that Luke is still writing, and it's awesome that Luke and Ash are communicating. Like through their open phone slots. Through the open phone slots that got opened on Luke back in Coral Castle. Wait. Hang on. That giant machine that opened up Luke's phone slots that allowed Luke and Ash to communicate. That giant machine was in Luke's father's house. It was in their vacation home. Luke's parents must have known what was going on, and maybe not just known, maybe they were orchestrating it. Man, this is insane. This is incredible story writing. It really is. It really is. I'm... Yeah, Luke had his phone slots opened so that Ash and Luke could communicate. And that was in part 43? 42 or 43. A while back. This is perplexing. Luke's father was always distant from him because he knew that Luke wasn't actually Luke. Luke wasn't actually his son. But why would his dad give up his son? Wait. I think we know the answer to that. Didn't Ash tell us recently that he was kidnapped by Van? Luke wasn't kidnapped at all, which means that the original Luke's father didn't give up his son at all. That son was kidnapped by Van. But for what purpose do current Luke's parents keep all that a secret? Or is it just the father that knows and the mother's completely unaware? Possibly. Who is Luke's father? Who is Luke's father? Really? What was his goal? This is insane. So many questions. This is insane. Unscheduled trips. There's unscheduled trips to Ortion Cavern being done. Is Dist helping Van get more Foneman? Behind the scenes, under the table. Or, wait a second. Hold on. Dist and Sync helped open Luke's phone slots so Ash and Luke could communicate. What's the inference there, then? Did they do that because they all wanted to stop Van? What the... Is this... No, this is still the same. And even if I got through here, I couldn't get through the next one. Stop trying to solve it. You can't solve it. Yet. Let's go check out Ortion Cavern then. Yeah, what's with the Oracle soldiers here? Do they know who Ash is? Kick your butt, mate. Mate, you'd get slammed. Don't even try it. No, hang on. Try it. Man, losing Guy is massive. Oh, that's so big. Sure. Yeah, Governor Viridian. Yeah, no, yeah, I know who he is. Yep, let me in. Okay. Doesn't look like they're selling much. Well, let's take a look. it is nice to have world map music back. First battle without Guy. Oh. Do I have arcane arts? Do I have Fops? They'd be the same as Luke's, right? So Rending Fangblade should... No. Okay, maybe not. I thought it was Earth Rending Fangblade? Oh, okay. Oh, Annis gets party time. Collecting without Guy and Luke and yeah, it's a little bit. I still get, because yeah, they're not going to get experience, but I am going to get Galled. So that's not a bad thing. But yeah, it's definitely disincentivizing. Is that a word? Disincentivizing? Decentivizing. No, that doesn't make sense. Disincentivize. Disincentivizing. Being able to play as Ash is amazing. Amazing. It is so cool. Oh, Guy's got the stealing. Guy's got the green phone. Oh, the grass chamber. Guy's got the grass chamber on him. Oh. I didn't know. Wasn't to know. Man, these fights are taking a while. Mar Wow, that was a long, long fight. I should save it before I go back into Port Belkend, because if I get there, I may not be able to go back out to Ortion Cavern. Yep. If I get to Ortion Cavern, I may not be able to leave.